still hungover. I'm still hungover. I'm still hungover. I'm still hungover. Sometimes I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Make my sandwich with the wrong side of the bread. Thought I made it by a landslide, but instead I'm still hungover. Sometimes I make the wrong phone call after dark. Sometimes I make the wrong turn, then I have to pause. I know exactly how this ends, but I have to start. I still come over. I'm just living my life, 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 life. I'm just living my life, 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 life. I'm just living my life, and I'm not living it right, but I don't give a damn.
From Jay-Z's off his early album, A Reasonable Doubt, Regrets. And what's funny about this song is I didn't even get into this song until later on. My first Jay-Z album I got into was The Blueprint One.
Yeah, that's when I really
That's when I first started listening to Jay-Z hard. Now, matter of fact, the first time I really started listening to Jay-Z was on the Clue tape. I used to buy the DJ Clue mixtapes. And so when I used to listen to that, I heard Jay-Z on there. And then I seen him on TV, and and then he started getting like a lot more bigger, like in '98. So that's when I started listening to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And but then in grad school, when I was in grad school, I was listening to some of Jay-Z's old music. Like I always say, how can you be a fan of someone if you haven't heard their old stuff? You know what I'm saying? So I got to listen to that, and when I heard The Regrets, man, it was just like one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
So do you remember The Dynasty?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I'll say The Dynasty before The Blueprint. Because I'm looking at his albums now. So that's when I really started like Jay-Z cold. And then Blueprint 1 was like, oh, no, he cold.
What's that one? Hard Not Life. I'm sorry, yeah. I didn't mean Blueprint. I meant Hard Not Life.
So like 98, 99.
Yeah, I was listening to Hard Not Life 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started listening to Jay-Z. I remember I bought that CD. So,
yeah.
I bought that CD.
You ain't lying.
I bought that. Yeah, I bought that CD. I remember that. Yeah, that's when he really started getting real popular. And but this song Regrets, I listened to this in grad school and it ended up just becoming one of my favorite songs. And I'm like you said, I'm not gonna go too deep, but he says, I sold it all from crack to OPM in third person. I don't want to see him, so I'm rehearsing with my peoples how to GM from a remote location in the BM, scoping the whole situation like DM, metamorphic as the dope turns to cream. I'm gonna just stop because this is some heavy bars. What he's talking about, he's outlining, he's basically painting the picture of you. This is Jay-Z, the artist, to me, because he's painting the picture of his life. He's selling drugs, you know what I'm saying, in the community, which isn't a good thing.
Yeah. This
is not a good thing. And that's why Hov didn't tell us to sell drugs, because Hov went through that. So thanks to him,
you don't have to
we ain't gonna go through that.
No, Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have to go
Come
through
on,
that.
man.
I was raised in the project.
Come on, man.
Rats,
stop playing.
Back, selling their mama
Stop
sofa.
playing, man. Wayne ain't got no song that could compare. Well, he got some stuff that's good.
Yeah.
He got some, but I mean, come on, man. Like, because he really did that. You know what I'm saying? So, but what he's doing, he's basically painting literally like with a paintbrush. Mm-hmm. He's painting a scene. I saw it all from crack to OPM. That's the first thing you paint in the picture is the crack and the opium.
And it's not,
you know what I'm saying?
So what people need
like,
to be,
it's crazy.
People need to differentiate is that he's telling you what he's did, not what he's doing.
This is 96 J.
He's just mentioning his past.
This is 96 J. This is what he was outside doing. And he's telling you, I sold it from this to that, and I did it in third person. Now, if you've been a manager of a business and you have other people working for you, everything you do in your business, you're doing it in third person because you're managing it. If you're a manager of a company or you're assistant manager, supervisor, if you're overseeing other people, if you're a parent, you got your kids, they doing stuff through you in third person. You doing it because that's what you want them to do. So, and then he just, paints it how to, how it all comes together and how all of this stuff comes together to make money. And he's sitting there watching the money just, on the block. It's a really interesting song. It's that old, gives you that old New York vibe, that Frank Sinatra type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He do got some.
This Regrets. This song right here is some Frank Sinatra type stuff, straight up.
See, man, it's just.
The 2020 pandemic left millions of people with the challenge of coping with living in isolation. The 72 Days Life Journal, Living is for Everyone, is geared to help you bounce back from being isolated and get back to living your normal life. Go to www.drtuepenz.com to order your copy today. Stay tuned for more exclusive content from the show On the Corner with Dr. Tuepenz.
Sandwich with the wrong side up.